Audio Jungle.
Hello everyone, this is Al Kabir, the analyst, and today I'll be talking New England Patriots, and the New England Patriots should go get Carson Wentz. This is Al Kabir, the analyst. Right, so this one is a little touchy to me. I've been thinking about it a lot. I've been thinking about it for like the past 3 weeks, me watching Cam, me watching Stidham, even Brian Hoyer. They literally have no quarterback. No quarterback, no weapons. Most players to opt out during the COVID. And Bill Belichick, he need help. To me, with the little talent he have to win 6, possibly 7 games if they win next week, I would say to me that's a success, man. They really didn't have anybody. And to me, what's missing, he need that franchise quarterback. And salute to the guys that's coming out the draft, but basically after Trevor Lawrence and like Justin Fields, rest of those guys are like project guys. Like hopefully you get some out of them, but you just don't know. But you know what you get out of Carson Wentz. Big on, not afraid to take the shot. To me, Carson Wentz is still accurate. Sometimes some of those balls was, oh my God, I'm not going to lie. But to me, Carson Wentz is still a franchise quarterback. No question about it. I'm still on the train of Jalen Hurts. I believe he should be the future because I don't see, unless you get rid of one or the other, I don't see them two in the locker room together. I'm not saying those two don't get along, but you have to commit to a quarterback. Do you know who Deshaun Watson backup quarterback is? Do you even know who Matt Ryan backup quarterback is? Do you know who Matthew Stafford backup quarterback is? You don't. But Philly, we just had this thing where we this quarterback factory. So now we got 2 quarterbacks, and you making fan bases, you making a team just split. You're going to have to get rid of one of them. And I believe it should be Carson Wentz, because you can't bench him and then ask him to come back. And every time a little something happen, they're going to ask for his benching. Even though I believe the same thing will happen with Jalen Hurts. But Jalen Hurts is younger. We already built the statue for Nick Foles. That is what it is. So Carson Wentz, I believe, is mentally done with Philly. Whereas though I don't think Jalen Hurts is obviously not mentally done with Philly. Not that I know of anyway. Back to the Patriots. The Patriots, what they showed to me is that they scare me because they could possibly be in last place in that division next season. It sounds crazy, but they can possibly be in last place after being first place, winning the division all those years straight. I don't see with the talent they have how they can recover and be in first or second place. You got to think. Follow the trend in your division. Josh Allen, who I've been on basically since the offseason. I said they're going to the Super Bowl. I'm starting to see other guys saying they're going to the Super Bowl. But remember, I've been saying this since the summer. Just give me my credit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I've been saying it. Give me my credit. So you got Josh Allen. You got, what's the guy named Tua? Tua, I really don't know about because they have been subbing him in and out. That's kind of a 2 quarterback kind of factory there as well. I believe after this season, they have to get rid of Ryan Fitzpatrick and commit to a quarterback. So you got Tua, Josh Allen, and to me, Sam Darnold. And I believe give Sam Darnold the right, you can say the right coach. I believe he can flourish. What I seen these past, 2 games from the Jets, them beating the Rams, and I believe they got another win against, I can't even think of the team, and they almost beat the Raiders. They got some upside to them. I like how they O-line looking. I like how they defense been looking. So they having the upside. And at some point, them draft picks that they constantly getting, they going to turn out to be something. Even though I had a a thing with Denzel M's, but he dissed the city of Philly and he dissed my team. I had to come at him, but those guys will turn out to be something eventually. And I don't see that from the Patriots. I don't see that next star there. I don't see the future quarterback there. Salute to Cam, but he been benched multiple times. He haven't been looking good multiple games. And anytime they won a game, it was because of their defense. But when they need him, when they need Cam to shoot it out with one of these other quarterbacks, he can't do it. He can't do it. And that's why I believe Carson Wentz, he will fit. He will fit to me. New England, a smaller city than I believe Philadelphia. The fan base, a little lighter on their team than Philadelphia. It's a fresh start. You're in a winning organization. You got a coach that will back you up. Why not? And you got a coach that is disciplined. Whereas though, I don't know what's going on with Doug Peterson, but obviously Bill Belichick is way better than Doug Peterson. So, and also he got a Josh McDaniels, a pretty good offensive coordinator. And you give him just a couple weapons in the O-line, I believe he will flourish. He will flourish in that division. But the question is, the Patriots don't like to pay people. Would they be willing to take that contract? I mean, the way Bill Belichick been looking, he just needs something. He needs something out of the quarterback position. And Cam Newton ain't it. Stidham ain't it. The rookie quarterbacks that's coming out the draft, they ain't it. They don't got the first round first pick. They ain't it. So obviously the Patriots are in rebuild mode, and to get a franchise quarterback by trading, they ain't bad. They ain't bad. And you have two desperate teams. If the Eagles are willing to trade Carson Wentz, you got a desperate team that's ready to get that contract, sort of kind of off their books, but still on their books. And you got a desperate Patriots who needs a quarterback. A lot of people saying the Indianapolis Colts. The more I'm looking at it, the more I don't see it. I mean, Frank Reich, Carson Wentz, it seemed like a mesh, but I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see us trading him to the Colts. If it happened, it happened. I mean, at least he'll be on the AFC. And I believe he'll flourish with the Colts. But what I seen last night, that team needs a quarterback. Of course, Josh Allen, he's showing you he can go off at any time. Stephon Diggs showing you he can go off at any time against any defense. And you're going to need that quarterback to shoot it out. And I believe Carson Wentz will help that organization. He will. And like I said, no knock on the Patriots. They're not going to the playoffs. It's been years. And it happens. And to me, if you still want to compare the two, who you think better between Tom Brady or Bill Belichick, or who helped the team win the most, to me, I'm still going Bill Belichick. And people look at this like, well, Tom Brady is going to the playoffs and Bill Belichick not. Look what Bill Belichick got. And he still won 6 games. Look what the Patriots got, and they couldn't even win their division. I mean, look at what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers got, and they couldn't even win their division. They have one of the best wide receiving cores in the NFL. They have a decent O-line. They have a decent running back. They have a decent defense. And Tampa Bay Buccaneers, to be honest, they kind of had a disappointing season too. With the talent they have, I still think Bill Belichick is that guy. If I was a Patriots fan, I'd be calling for Carson. Why not? Why not? He has a great upside, and I believe Doug Peterson and Howie Roseman, those guys felt him more than his bad play, if you understand what I mean, since the Super Bowl. Didn't get no stud receivers. Didn't get your offensive line younger. Defense been getting worse and worse since the Super Bowl. Since 2017. So they did nothing to help that man. And I believe once again the Patriots will do something to help that young man. And I believe the Eagles should just go on with Jalen Hurts and see what we got. See what we got. You sub them, man. Let it rock. Let it rock. But what do you think and how do you feel, man? Do you think Carson Wentz should go to the Patriots? I say yeah. Trade him. And if they're willing to, take on that contract, that's perfectly fine. And you have two desperate teams. Once again, one team is basically trying to get that contract off the books. You have another team that do not have a franchise quarterback, and Cam Newton ain't it. But this is Al Kabir, the analyst. Ghost.